Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad that you all could be with us. Also, just tuning in to our online affiliates around the world, thanks to iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad all of you could be with us as well. We're following this in our For-Your Health segment today. And when it comes to thinking about a healthy spine, you don't typically think about children. However, because of the new school year starting and everything that brings, back pain is something that children have to think about as well. Well, why is that? Well, their backpack habits, how they're spending their long hours on the phone, their computer, and even some of the extracurricular activities can take a toll on their bodies. So why is it now time for us to think about taking care of them as well as their chiropractic health as well? We're excited to welcome Dr. Knauf to our program, not only to share the benefits of chiropractic care, but also some tips for you guys if you're heading back to school. Dr. Knauf, thank you so much for the time today. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Cyrus. Glad to be here.
It's such an important topic. Here in Mississippi, our students have been back for 3 weeks already, if you can believe that. So they are definitely into the school year. But why is chiropractic care beneficial for kids and children? That is so true, Dr. Knauf. And I think the other thing is, we don't normally think about kids when it comes to this, but of course that's why we ended up as adults with these back problems, right? Because we don't take care of ourselves as we're growing up. So as I mentioned, and you referenced as well, the kids are back in school. What are some of the back to school tips that you can offer for our audience then when it comes to good back habits?
Yeah, a couple of quick, easy tips. We'll start with a backpack. Your backpack shouldn't be longer than your waist, and it shouldn't be wider than your child's body. So it's really important to have the right size backpack. Bigger is not always necessarily better in this case. Additionally, focusing on posture throughout the day. Students are sitting 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 hours a day, and having good posture throughout the day can take a lot of pressure off of their backs. And the final one is just getting good sleep. And this is one that I think a lot of us, even as adults, we forget about. But getting at least 8 hours of sleep is so important to our health. It's a time where our body is healing itself, relaxing, and just getting itself set for the next day. So it's really critical for students to maintain focus.
We all have been on our devices a whole lot, Dr. Knauf. Talk to us about tech neck and how we can avoid that.
Yeah, so you may have heard of tech neck, or some people call it text neck, but essentially it's when you're using handheld devices, tablets, cell phones, gaming devices, and you're holding it down by your stomach or your chest. And what that does is it makes your head tilt or look down and forward. And over time, that puts an incredible amount of stress on your upper back and your neck. This can lead to things like stiffness, achiness, or even worse symptoms like headaches, migraines, or even tingling and numbness in your arms and hands. So it's really important if you're using these devices to try to keep them as level to your eyes as you can, and that'll go a long way to protect your neck and upper back.
Love that. Some great tips for our audience here, and it's something that we can start being able to use now. Again, everyone, Dr. Knauf has been our guest, talking with us about not only the benefits of chiropractic care, but also some great tips for our kids as they're going back to school. Can you let our audience know, Dr. Knauf, where they can go for more information?
Yeah, of course, Cyrus. For more information, you can go to thejoint.com/parents.
Very easy for us. Dr. Knauf, again, appreciate you stopping by today and looking forward to our next conversation together.
All right, thanks for having me.
Hey, glad to do it. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.